Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Here's a give up the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. 2nd and 14. They'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Man on the middle, and it's complete. The 2nd-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
2nd and 4. Dancing to his left. zone for the Saints touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is Saints 7, Seahawks nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at the Saints defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Hawks, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. This defense for the Saints, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Check smash, check smash. Let's go.
They'll try for the first with Walker. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and throw for it here. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
On the ready. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go. Nice. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is, if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Got it. Ready? Street. 70 Timberwolves. Tag. Viking 18. Let go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. The Seahawks at 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Down the sideline he goes. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Ready? Pat the 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
They're going right back to Walker. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Ready up. Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Hut.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On the set.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Now he's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Warrior 70. Ready, right?
They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On third down, he'll drop to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. He's got Smith here. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Saints 14, Seahawks 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
On first down, they drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Viking 18.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Danny Stuxman on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Go! Check, Cougar 19! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Rig alert, Rig! Hey, crash! Hurt! Check out!
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
70 Rangers, Panther 60.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, come on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Got an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
19, Tiger, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. Forced out to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw again. Rolling to his right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
18, Pioneer. 18, Cardinal, 18.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are able to extend their lead. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Saints 21, Seahawks 10.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go now.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go 80.
The Saints 37-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready,
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 129 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
Walker hitting the ball zone. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
I mean, often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. In motion right, Olave. He releases it, and now fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he lets it go deep for Olave. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. He's up 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to try and go deep again. Touchdown! A great play there. 40 yards. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Hurt. 6. Come on.
Running left is Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
136 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Open there, right side is Cup, complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is down to 11, 28-17. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the number. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback. 40 yards. And the Saints are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick hitter complete. It's Horton. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. They'll buy some time right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Myers for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
The score, Saints 35, Seahawks 24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
19, go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Johnson. Sheds off the tackle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Saints 1st down.
60 by 6. Come on. 19 strikes.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On the move to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
And that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, they need to score and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. First and 10.
Sliding out of the pocket. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught at the end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
That's another
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
19, Tiger, 19. Go, Champ. Go, Champ. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want to land on the shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up the touchdown.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction, because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Saints, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the tight end, Tucker Kraft. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Packers move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they host the New York Jets. And it's the former Michigan man, J.J. McCarthy. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the L.A. Rams. And it's Romeo Doubs. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Rams move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.